Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Tonight, we're bringing you the boys' half of the doubleheader as the Ames High Little Cyclones, who are 7-3 heading into tonight, take on the 5-4 Ankeny Hawks. Good to have you with us. My name is Ryan Eggert, live from the Ames High Gymnasium. Not really used to doing this solo, but I'm willing to give it a shot tonight. Let's take a look at the teams. For the Hawks, their main man is junior Ryan Crandall. He averages about 10 points a game and has shot 43.9% from the field this year. The other main contributor they have has been sophomore J.J. Cole, who averages about 9 points a game and is about 52% from the field. Ames will need to keep them quiet tonight to help their chances of winning. On to Ames now. Junior Taman Lipsy has undoubtedly been the best player this season. Having missed all of last year with a torn ACL, he's come back even stronger than before. That strength has him averaging 19 points a game, along with a field goal percentage of 53.4%. His partner in crime, senior Keyshawn Brooks, has been scoring around 12 points per game this year. If those two play lights out tonight, they'll surely lift the Little Cyclones to victory. In fact, these two teams have split the last 8 matches. Both have won 4, dating back to 2017. But Ankeny has won the last 2 in a row. So it should be a very close contest tonight. And I'm hoping that it goes back and forth and we'll get a good game to commentate for you. Now, let's take a look at your starting lineups. For the Ankeny Hawks, number 21, junior, 6'2", at guard, Ryan Crandall. Number 25, a 5'8" freshman guard, Carson Johnson. Number 31, a 5'10" sophomore guard, Braden Drea. Number 35, a 6'5" junior forward, Brady McCullough. And number 45, 6'3" junior forward, Braden Simonson. The Hawks are head coached by Brant Carlson. He is assisted by Nate Toby, Brandon Johnson, Mark Roush, Chris Harton, and Dan Skelton, and Ryan Dalton. And now looking at the Little Cyclones, starting at guard, number 5, Casey Mumm. Starting at guard as well, junior, number 14, Taman Lipsy. Starting at guard, number 30, senior, Keyshawn Brooks. Starting at forward, number 44, senior, Patrick Craffle. And starting at center, a junior, number 52, Corey Phillips. The Ames High Little Cyclones are coached by Vance Downs, assisted by Dana Goodwin, Ryan McGowan, Jeff Steins, Andrew Zalaski, and Bruce Vertinen. We'll come right back, and we'll get right into it right after this break. Keep it here. You're watching AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back there. I hated to interrupt on the performance of the national anthem by Adam Wolf. He always does a fantastic job here. Well then, here we are. Two teams that have battled each other for quite some time. Two teams that have gone back and forth for for the last few years. But can Ames take one back on the Hawks tonight? Here we go for tip-off. It'll be Craffle in the middle, as well as, I believe that was McCullough, and McCullough wins tip. Over towards Crandall. He's the main man, and it was almost taken away there. As Johnson now gets it all the way over to, no, that's not Crandall, excuse me. As Johnson now, defended by Lipsy, over to Dre. If I'm pronouncing his name correctly, I don't know. Here's Crandall, guarded by Phillips, looking to the inside. It's McCullough, no good, and self-rebound, and a foul is going to be called. I believe they may get Lipsy. And they did. So first team foul for either team. There's Crandall. Now inside. They'll get it out. Back to Dre. Oh, from Simonson. That is. Here's Crandall. Driving inside, trying to find something. And the shot, the step back is good. And the Hawks get on the board first. Here's Mum. Over to Lipsy, guarded by Crandall. Here's Keyshawn Brooks. Now to Craffle. Lipsy looking inside. He's going to drive, step back off the edge of the rim, and rebounded there by Simonson. As Dre comes up now, over towards the right side. Gets it over the left side to Crandall. As Brooks looked like he wanted to take it away. A three-pointer in the corner off the rim, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded there by Phillips. Now to Lipsy. Lipsy gets it to Brooks, who's just able to keep it in bounds there. Top of the key now is Craffle. Gets it to Lipsy. And off to Craffle, and a perfect pick and roll. And Craffle gets the little Cyclones on the board. There's Drea. Over to Johnson. Johnson passes over to Crandall. Inside to McCullough. Going up, no good. Rebounded there by Phillips. Here's Lipsy racing up the court. Gets it off to Phillips. Trying to find something there as Mum gives it off to Brooks. Here's Craffle over to Lipsy. Lipsy gets some separation, gets the three, and got it. Good start for Lipsy. Good rebound after he got that early foul. Here is Dre. In the corner now is Johnson. And here, Craffle was defending there. Here's Crandall. Oh, no, that's Drea. And the shot was short of the rim there. Here is Lipsy. Behind the back. He thought about the three. Here's Phillips from long range. No good. And rebounded there by Lipsy. And there was a block there. Getting kind of scrappy. As under the basket now. And able to put it back is McCullough. And now Mum over to Phillips, who gets it over to Lipsy in the left corner. Lipsy driving to the basket. Can't get the lay-in there. As Craffle did everything in his power to try and save it, but unfortunately he was unsuccessful in doing so. And it'll be Hawks ball. Johnson will get it over to Dre. They're going to keep it in the backcourt there. They're going to look up for McCullough. Here's Crandall. The step back, got it. And now Lipsy bringing it up for the little Cyclones. Gets it to Phillips. Finds Craffle. Over to Lipsy. To Phillips. Gets it to Mum. Here is Craffle over to Lipsy. Lipsy looking for an opening. Can't quite find it yet. Here is Craffle. On right side now. And Lipsy maybe trying to sell it a little bit. Here's Craffle. Gets it to Lipsy. Shot fake. Now to Craffle. Here is Phillips. Now over to Lipsy. They're gonna reset here. About 3.5 minutes to go. And the shot is no good, but Lipsy drew the foul. And that foul will be charged to Brady McCullough. And now he'll be shooting 2. He got the first one. And he got the second one as well. Ames retakes the lead there. Taman Lipsy with 5 points early. It's now Dre. Over to Johnson. Gets it to there. And a long shot there from Dre is no good as Phillips came down with it. Here Lipsy comes back up. He's going to think about going inside, and he was fouled on the way up. I did not mention that Cole Weedy, I may have pronounced that incorrectly, has checked in for the Hawks. And Lipsy will be back at the line shooting 2 more free throws. Misses the first one. And he got the second one. So 1 for 2 out of the trip to the line, 3 for 4 on the night. As now this one there by Wade is over to Simonson. Now to Dre in the corner. To Johnson. And it knocked away there by Lipsy, and Dre tried to reclaim it, but in doing so, he stepped out of bounds, and Ames will now get the ball back. Trevion LeBeau is now checked into the game for Ames. This is his second game in which he's played for Ames. We mentioned last night that he had transferred from Waterloo. LeBeau looking for some help there. Finds Mum. Now at the right side. There in the corner for Phillips. The 3. Got it. Corey Phillips, the big man, getting it done for Ames. Now Ankeny trying not to get trapped in the backcourt. They do make it up. Now double team there. Finding the corner inside for Weedy, and instead it's an offensive foul on Weedy. Phillips took the charge. And the momentum is with the Little Cyclones right now. That is Weedy's second foul, and he will go to the bench for a little bit for the Hawks. Lipsy now, left side of the key there. Over to LeBeau. LeBeau towards the end line, finds Mum. LeBeau gets it back in the right corner. Lipsy now, top of the key. What can he do? Drew the foul and did not make the shot, but he'll go to the line as that was a shooting foul. This will be his third trip to the line here in the first quarter. First foul charged to Ryan Crandall. Makes the first one. 6-point lead for the Little Cyclones. 7 points already for Lipsy. Second one is made as well. So 5 for 6 from the line for Lipsy here in this first quarter as Lucas Luth checks in to the Ames lineup. And inside, they're going to try, and this one's stolen away. Mumm is the first to claim it, all the way to the side to Lipsy. Catch and shoot. Can he make it? No, but a rebound there by Lucas Luth, and no, it doesn't go down. And that one is taken away finally by Crandall. Crandall battles his way to the basket and puts it in and cuts the lead to 5. Here is Lipsy. Just about a minute to go here in the first quarter. LeBeau gives it off to Mumm, who gives it to Lipsy. Finds Mumm, the catch and shoot. No, it's no good there. And taken by Ankeny. And now Crandall in the corner. Gets it over to, I believe, number 11 is not on my roster, but that one, J.J. Cole gets his first bucket of the game, and the lead is now just 3. Taman Lipsy now holding for the last shot. I did not mention that there are 1 second to go. No. Unfortunately, did not make the shot to end the quarter, but Ames will end the first quarter with a 3-point lead. We'll be back shortly with the second quarter. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. Ames holds a 3-point advantage over the Hawks as we start the second quarter. Over to Luth now from Lipsy. Now to LeBeau. Thinking about driving inside. Can he get it? No. Rebounded by Cole. And here is Dre. Thought about double teaming there. Gets it over to Crandall. Leading scorer for Ankeny, well, leading average scorer. Over to Dre. Back to Johnson at about the logo. As a long 3 by Dre is no good, but rebounded by Cole. And Johnson is going to try another lay-in. He was short as well. And Cole was able to save it again. Crandall looking for something. Cole now has the ball. I have a feeling I'm going to be saying his name a lot tonight. Here's Dre. Here's Cole to Crandall. And, ooh, that one looked bad. And the shot there is no good from Cole. Rebounded by Brooks. Brooks will take it now to the left side. Gives it off to Phillips. And Brooks got the 3 away and drains it. Keyshawn Brooks, smooth as you like it. And it's now a 6-point game. Here's Johnson. And now over to Dre. And shot no good. Rebounded by Lipsy. Lipsy driving with aggression to the hoop. Can he get it? No, but he was fouled on the way up. This will be Lipsy's fourth, incredibly his fourth trip to the line. There's a foul there. And that is 6 for 7 from the line so far. Can he make it 7 for 8? No, he cannot. But it's still a 7-point margin that the Little Cyclones hold over the Hawks. There's Johnson driving the corner, the shot there. Yes, it's a make from Matthew Stuckrat. Now it's just a 4-point game. As Brooks now gets it off from Lipsy. To Phillips to Luth now. Can Luth find something? No. Now Phillips gets it over to Lipsy. Lipsy looking for the drive. And he couldn't get it up, and instead he got his rebound, but it was knocked out of his hands and off of an Ankeny player there. So it'll stay with the Little Cyclones. The inbound is to Phillips. Here's Brooks in the left corner. That ball is short. And Johnson now racing up the court with it. Can he do something with it? No. He gives it off to Crandall. And the pass in center was trying to go to Cole, but instead it was picked off. Luth was able to track it down. Gave it to Phillips, then to Lipsy now, who has the ball. Over to LeBeau. Phillips, now Lipsy. To Brooks. Phillips will try another three. He got it. What a shot that was. That's his second make of the game. And Ankeny wants to slow down the momentum, so they'll call a timeout. Well, Lipsy has scored 6 of his 9 points from the line. Been a good start. 6 points for Phillips. A couple of threes there. 3-pointer from Brooks as well. Leading scorer for Ankeny as of right now is Ryan Crandall. He's got 6 points. And gap is 7. Right now, 20-13. Ames leads it. And the possession arrows continue to not agree with each other. So well, the scoreboard in the top right-hand corner of your screen is saying that possession arrow, is with Ankeny, but down at the score table, it's saying it's still with Ames. But here is Crandall, gives it off to, I believe that is Simonson. He was fouled on the way up. Only the second team foul committed by Ames so far. That one will go against Trevion LeBeau. First shot is converted. Casey Mumm now checking in for the Little Cyclones. And shot hit the front of the rim, but was able to go down. Now it's just a 5-point game. As now Lipsy driving towards the basket. The step back, got it. He is just so incredible. This is what Ames was missing last year when he had that ACL injury. And that one's stolen by Lipsy. As this one, can he get it? No, he couldn't convert the shot, but he was fouled on the way up. So they're not going to consider that one a shooting foul. So he will not go back to the line. It is the 6th-team foul committed by Ankeny. Inbound to Phillips. Over to LeBeau. Keyshawn and Brooks in the corner, looking inside to LeBeau, and that one was almost taken away there. Brooks now over to Mum on the right-hand side. To LeBeau, to Lipsy. Little teardrop, and he got it. Nine-point game, and the Little Cyclones lead it now. Oh, Strickrat over to Crandall. Over to Simonson in the right corner to Johnson. And here in the corner, there's McCullough. No, to Crandall. Looked like he may have pushed off there a little bit, but it wasn't called. And inside, and a blocking foul is called on Mum. Trying to cover over there for Crandall. That's the 3rd-team foul committed by the Little Cyclones by three fouls by 3 different players. And an offensive foul there. Another charge committed by Crandall, and that's going to be his 2nd foul of the game. Phillips drawing another charge. And Ron Mamuya is into the game for the Hawks. About 3 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Ames is now into the bonus. Here is Phillips inside for Lipsy. Got it. Now Johnson trying to get it out of the backcourt there. Finds Mamuya inside. Shot there by Simonson and is good. Back to Phillips now. Over to Lipsy on the left-hand side of the key. Gets it to LeBeau. To Mum. Drives inside and looked like he wanted to try and get it to LeBeau, but instead LeBeau wasn't ready. So little turnover there. Unfortunate for the Little Cyclones. Inbound there to Dre. Over to Johnson. It goes back to Dre, back to Johnson, back to Dre now. To Mamuya. To Simonson. Over to Johnson. Goes to his right. Nothing there. Here's Mamuya. Drea. Johnson tries to get in. Can he get it to fall? No, he can't. And rebound there by Phillips. Here's Lipsy in the right corner. Now moving towards the top of the key. Gets it over. Oh, and LeBeau, he was able to recover it. Mum guarded by Johnson. Here's Phillips. Here's LeBeau, and 3-second violation by the Little Cyclones. Unfortunate there. J.J. Cole now comes in for McCullough. To Dre, to Johnson, back to Dre, to Mamuya, Gets it to the corner to Cole now. And Johnson, Dre, Mamuya. Gets it to Simonson. They're moving all around. Driving in is Dre, and that one was almost stolen, and they're going to call a foul on Lipsy. Certainly don't agree with that, but I'm not the one in charge of calling fouls. Now Lipsy will sit for the last minute here of this first half, just to make sure he doesn't get into any further foul trouble. There's Johnson now. 50 seconds left in the second quarter as Brooks trying to defend Dre. Dre all the way out. Dre from the right corner, no. Here is Brooks racing up the court, comes to a stop there. Gives it off to Mum, who holds. To Luth. To LeBeau. Mum. Now Phillips back at the logo. Is going to hold for the last shot here. And 7 seconds to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The three on the way. Oh, just off the back iron. It was a good shot, though, but it didn't go down. Regardless, the little Cyclones enter the locker room with a 9-point lead. 26-17. Not sure whether we're going to have a performance of some sort. I do not believe so, like we usually have had. So we'll head to halftime here. So halftime, Ames leading by 9. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Ames High Gymnasium. We're ready to start the third quarter here. Ames ended the half with a 9-point lead over the Hawks. Taman Lipsy has 15 points for the Little Cyclones so far. He's been outstanding. Now as we get ready to begin the second half. As Johnson now going towards the right side now. Guarded by Brooks. Trying to slip in. I believe it is Crandall. Shot was no good. Rebounded by Craffle. Lipsy gives off to Mum, who will go back over to Lipsy now on the right side. Here's Phillips. Was looking inside for Mum. Couldn't slip him in, though. Here's Mum now, trying to find some separation. Over to Phillips, the big man in the corner. Another three is good. His third triple of the night, and he's up to 9 points. And now, over there, the response there from Simonson makes it a 10-point game. Lipsy now up to 17 points on the night, and it's a 31-19 lead for the Little Cyclones. Brooks and Craffle trapping them in the corner, and one. Simonson gets another bucket, and he got the foul as well. Now, who are they going to charge the foul to? They will charge it to Casey Mum. That is his second personal. And got the free throw. So now it is a 9-point game. Here's Lipsy moving from left to right. Now goes to Phillips. Gets it over to Keyshawn Brooks. Brooks from the free throw line was short. Got his own rebound. Trying to get it up. Couldn't do so. It was unsuccessful. Rebounded there by McCullough. Dre gets it over to Simonson. Now to Crandall. Now inside to Simonson, who was guarded by Craffle there. Crandall's teardrop is good. 7-point game. Over to Phillips. The big man thought about a shot. Goes for the jump shot instead. And tipped there on the rebound by Lipsy. Was able to get it to Mum. Ames retained possession. Here is Lipsy. Top of the key. Now with Phillips, still top of the key. Now to Craffle, over to Lipsy. Lipsy moving to his left, in the corner, behind the back dribble, off to Craffle. Yes! What a play that was, opening up Patrick Craffle in the lane for an easy bucket. And it's now 33-24. Johnson being chased down by Brooks, and Brooks is going to get called for a foul there. Inbounded to Dre. That last foul was the second team foul so far in the half. Oh, and a foul is called on Phillips. That'll be his first personal. And it will be a shooting foul. So it'll be 2 shots for McCullough, 6'5", junior forward. And his first shot rimmed out. Went around the world there and around the world and out. Second shot is good. 8-point lead for the little Cyclones. Here's Lipsy driving to the basket. Can he get it to drop? No. Rebounded there by Simonson. Dre now will bring it up for the Hawks. And back out to Crandall. Inside. And no good there. Phillips doing a very good job to keep the Ankeny player, who I couldn't see the number of, out of the basket. Here's Lipsy over to LeBeau, who just checked in. LeBeau driving to the basket, and he got it. The lead is now double digits for the little Cyclones. Johnson now. And instead, it's stolen away there. Here is LeBeau. Can he keep a handle on it? No, he can't. And he was almost able to put it up into the basket, but was unsuccessful. Here is Dre. And now Crandall. And that one's stolen away, but can they get on top of it? And it's going to be a jump ball, first of the game, and it will go to the Ames little Cyclones. Now Mumm moves it over to Brooks. Brooks is going to launch from long range, and he got it. Keyshawn Brooks with a 3 there. And now the lead is 13. That's his second triple of the game. It's now J.J. Cole inside, gives it to Crandall, and it's stolen away by Lipsy. Lipsy now driving right side of the key. Now to Brooks. Gonna get it to LeBeau. Over to Lipsy now. Gets it over to Phillips. And yes, he's gonna take the 3 again. Was unsuccessful. And jump ball there. Good attempt by LeBeau to try and wrestle that away. But instead, jump ball. We'll give it to the Hawks now. As now Ames will get the possession arrow. Some aggressive defending there by Mumm was unsuccessful in stopping, and Cole lays it in. Over to Mumm now. Left side, he'll drive towards the basket, and he was fouled from behind. Now, this will be a couple of shots for Mumm from the line. That foul will be charged to J.J. Cole, his first foul. First shot is good from Mumm. First point of the game for him. And he got it. Second one is good as well. Here's Dre now for the Hawks, trying to come back, trying to start a comeback. They're down 13. Brooks, very aggressive defending there in the corner. Over, back in the corner to Drea. And now they'll move it all the way to the right corner to Drea. Almost stolen away, and oh, he almost lost it there. And this one is taken away, and looks like head coach Vance Downs for Ames was trying to call a timeout, but it was a jump ball. Jump ball was called instead. So ball will stay with the little Cyclones. And ooh, Mom picked up his dribble pretty close there. And here is Lipsy. Oh, and a very, very slick maneuver there by Lipsy on the pivot. And he gets it to drop. 15-point lead for the little Cyclones now. Mom defending very big there. There's Cole from the outside. No good. And Brooks gets the rebound. Gets it to LeBeau. And he was unsuccessful in trying to get it up there. So now with 40 seconds left, Ankeny will try and score again. Excuse me. Back out as they continue to drain clock. Here's Crandall all the way over to Stuckrat. 10 seconds to go now, and that one is going to go to Ames. Last touched by J.J. Cole down in the lane. And here is 9 seconds to go now. 6 seconds now. 5 for Lipsy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gonna try the step back. Can he get it? Yes, he can. That's a good way to end the quarter. And now, as I remember to change it to Q4, that's not the bigger thing. It's a 17-point lead for the little Cyclones. Lipsy with 21. And we'll come back here right after this break. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it. It is now fourth quarter, 8 minutes left for the Hawks to try and do something. There's a basket there for the Hawks. Cut the lead down to 15. Now Brooks. Phillips, top of the key. Thinks about driving inside, goes back out to Lipsy. Instead, Lipsy's going to get his back and was last off of Ankeny. That inbound was to Mum, but now it's to LeBeau. back to Lipsy. Taman Lipsy inside for LeBeau. He was fouled hard there. Under the basket. Foul will be charged. Well, doesn't say on my roster who number 11 is. There's a make there at the line. The lead is now 16. 21 for Lipsy. LeBeau looking for his 4th point of the game, and he gets it. 17-point lead for the little Cyclones. Now into the corner, and this one, unlucky bounce there. Phillips had the pass intercepted, but when he tried to, bat it down, went right down and off his foot, rolled out of bounds. So it'll stay with Ankeny. Inbounded to Cole, now to Crandall. Over in the, not necessarily in the corner, but still on the elbow there, as there's a mad scrum for the ball, and here comes Mum, and he was fouled. That 3-point shot was taken by Stuckrat. And now this game's going to start getting more scrappy with 6 minutes, 48 seconds left. And the Hawks down by 17. Inbounded to Lipsy. Gets it into LeBeau. Lipsy thought about shooting there. Mum going for the 3. Off the back iron, no. Rebounded there by Carson Wade. If I'm saying his name correctly, which I'm probably not. Inside to Cole. Can he win the battle? Yes, he can. J.J. Cole puts it up. Now Lipsy getting into Phillips. Gets the layup. And they answer right back. 17-point lead, 6 minutes to go. Can the Hawks do anything about this large advantage that Ames has established? As Crandall, little shot there, hits the front iron, rebounded by Lipsy. Ames will take it the other way. Lipsy driving in, got it. Ames now at 50 points. Timeout, Ankeny. Only the second timeout called in this game. Well then, we'll be right back after this short break. Keep it here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. About 5.5 minutes left in the game. And the little Cyclones lead it by 19. In the corner, moving away. Now back to Crandall. Thought about a step back there, and I'm not sure why J.J. Cole stopped there, but he was able to get the basket. There's Brooks, defended by Stuckrat. or Stukrot. I'm not sure which one of those two. If it is Stukrot, I apologize for my mispronunciation earlier. As Brooks puts it in, and it is now a 19-point game. Crandall into the corner now. To Cole inside. They're going to have to start taking some shots there. That one is no good from outside the arc. And Mum got the rebound. Now gives it off to Brooks. What can he do? Off to LeBeau, over to Lipsy. He gave it to Phillips. Now Mum. To LeBeau. Lipsy. LeBeau inside, and wow, did Cole Weedy go straight up and over? Or basically, and he'll be charged with that foul. That is his third personal foul, fourth of the half for the Hawks. Taman Lipsy having himself one heck of a night. 23 points to his name. And now he inbounds, and he'll get it inside, and it'll stay with the little Cyclones, last off of Crandall. Inbound to Mum, went now to Phillips, back to Mum. Brings it to LeBeau towards the top of the key, and now to Lipsy. LeBeau trying to find his way, and he was fouled on the way up. No shooting foul, so no opportunity for Ames to get this 19-point lead that they have up, but they will keep the ball. Oh, Mum was open there. Now, ooh. Mum trying to lose his defender. Almost did. Here's Lipsy in the right corner. Spin move around. Almost there, and LeBeau was almost able to rebound it, and this one ends up in the hands of Carson Johnson for Ankeny. 52-33. Cyclones lead by just about 20 points. And there's a foul. The shot will not count, and the foul is going to be on Travion LeBeau. That's his second personal. That is the fourth of the half, excuse me, for the little Cyclones. Inside, the play there, no. And Cole tried to rebound it. Instead, it's taken there, and Cole will try again from outside, and no. 2 times off the rim, but it doesn't bounce down. And Mum will now drive into the front court over to Phillips. Now who gets it to Lipsy. 3 minutes to go here. All the way to the corner. Here's Mum. 3-pointer is good. Ames has been lights out from 3 tonight. Mum getting maybe only his second bucket of the game, but for sure that was an important one because it now stretches their lead to 22, and looks like Mum, who I was just speaking about, is going to pick up his third foul there for blocking foul. And so it'll send Crandall to the line. First shot is no good. 2.5 minutes now left to play. And Crandall makes his second free throw. The lead is 21, and there's LeBeau. Another shot just short. And that's an unfortunate break there, but they've got a 21-point lead here with just about 2 minutes to go. And Ankeny turns the ball over there. Oh, the MVP tonight really has to be Taman Lipsy. 23 points for him. And he's been the man leading this team. And timeout was called by Ames. 2 minutes exactly to go. And we'll take a short break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Back into it here. 2 minutes to go. Ames looking like they're going to close out the game. 21-point lead. Here's Luth. He just checked into the game. Gives it off to Phillips. Moving to his right. Now back towards the logo. And Brooks. Over to Luth. Now Phillips has it. As Ames will just try and kill as much clock as they possibly can. As Cole thought about stealing it. But instead, oh, that one is stolen away, unfortunately. Ankeny's. This will be one of the last chances that Ankeny gets to try and put some more points on the board. Drea, no good. And that is rebounded by Phillips. Cole tried to reach in there and get it, but he was unsuccessful. Gave it to Brooks, and then off to Mum now. Back to Lipsy. 44 seconds left in the game. Ames will win this contest by a final score of at least 55-34, but a timeout is called. Looks like some of the players who don't get as much playing time, say as the starters, are now out on the court. Those include Sam Vertanen, Nico Stevens, Tate Zalaski, Akolatak, and Lucas Luth is staying out there from the last interchange. And a foul is called on Stevens. Well, he fouled Stevens. That'll be team foul number 6, excuse me, for the Hawks. And now attack in the backcourt. They're going to close this one out. Ames is going to improve now to 8-3, while the Ankeny Hawks will drop to 5-5. This is a good win for the little Cyclones. They looked in control from the start, and they never looked back. 55-34, your final score. The little Cyclones win this one. Well, what a game that was. That was a very good game. Definitely the one that Ames needed to win. One that they needed to make sure that they would be confident in their upcoming conference games, to make sure that they can take on teams of the caliber like Ankeny, and then they'll eventually have to play Centennial here in a few weeks' time, which is an away game. And, Taman doing a fantastic job, 23 points tonight. And Ames overall looked in control throughout. And Ankeny didn't start too well, and they really weren't able to come back from that, but props to them for giving it their best go. Anyways, believe that will do it here from the Ames High Gymnasium. Your final score in the boys' side of the doubleheader: the Ames High Little Cyclones 55, the Ankeny Hawks 34. And with that, thank you for watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. My name is Ryan Eggert. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Stay positive, test negative. Now, signing off. Thank you for watching.